Hi, so the Christmas holidays and more are arriving soon. So for a lot of deaf people, especially when we're the only ones, it's very lonely. You know that a lot of deaf people born into hearing families. A lot of those hearing families don't learn ASL. I grew up mainstreamed. Yes, my mother is deaf too, but she also grew up with oralism. No ASL in her life. No German Sign Language either, since she grew up in Germany. But anyway, I've never had a real deaf-friendly Christmas. The Christmases I had in my relationships were both hearing families. Nobody knew ASL. My first ex-boyfriend learned ASL with me, so we could communicate in ASL, but his family didn't know ASL. So there was just so much talking. My second ex only used written communication. So with his family, I'd just be watching and lost. These were cases of dinner table syndrome, being that you, or me, are the only deaf person at the table. You're surrounded by hearing people just chatting away to each other. All you can do is watch back and forth. And that was before having hearing aids. So it was a very big struggle back then. But even though I have hearing aids now, I'm alone for the holidays, so we'll have to see what happens in the future. But right now, I'm by myself. But some deaf people still have to or feel obligated to go to their family's house. They feel obligated to spend the holidays with their hearing families. No ASL, or there's only a little bit. Whenever us deaf people talk about this stuff, hearing people often ask, how do I learn ASL? It's hard for me to learn because of money or whatever other reason it may be. I have two recommendations for you. One suggestion is more for sit down home learning. The other is short, sweet, mobile. You can have it with you on your phone at all times. This first one is my personal favorite. I've always used it and I'm still using it today. I've learned so much from it. He's called Bill Vickers, or Vikers. His work is also called lifeprint.com. Bill is an ASL teacher from California. He's an awesome guy. He has so many videos available, and they're all for free. You can use the website itself. There's a list of lessons all planned out. They're listed as lessons 1, 2, 3, so they're easy to follow along. If you need to look up a word, you can do that. Bill is so funny, he's not boring. He explains things really well. If you only want to sit, focus, and study at your desk, this is an option for you. Now, if you only have your phone with you, yeah, you can still use LifePrint. Just open up YouTube, look up a word on there, or open the LifePrint website on your phone and look up a word. But sometimes you want something else. Something a little easier, something that's fast. Trying to remember how to say faster? There's a new app called ASL Bloom. It's a cool app. You just download it onto your phone. There's so many songs you can look up. Take quizzes, play games, play with dialogue games. It's very quick. It's kind of like Duolingo for ASL. Duolingo itself doesn't have ASL. It's mostly or only for spoken languages. ASL Bloom is really nice. I'm using it myself. I'm still at the beginning, so I know a lot already, the alphabet and whatnot. But still, it's always good to keep that knowledge in your brain. I know the owner, and they're really nice. By the way, I'm not being paid to talk about these programs. I use them. I want to help them both have more students and users. And I want to help you all have something to use. Because we're always getting asked every day on social media about this. Asking for websites and apps. So, here you go. This is an important time to talk about that. Also, one more thing about ASL Bloom. A lot, is free, but you will have to pay for full access. But there's still a lot of free content. Those are the two recommendations that I have for you. If you use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., just make sure the person you're learning from is deaf and knows ASL. A lot of hearing ASL students are trying to teach on social media. The ASL is often wrong. Just be aware. You don't want to accidentally sign bad words to grandpa and grandma. If you have any recommendations of your own, leave them in the comments. If you'd like to support my work, I do have a Patreon page. As a member, you will have more content to watch and read. It's a nice way to help me help you, and you get more things. If you want more deaf awareness content, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.